っち耳鳴りどう決めまいごめんね今言葉出ないなりふり構わず夢を見て流さず涙の数知れずそんな君だったから追いかけてきたその背中ありがとう震えるこの手包んで眩しすぎるくらいに君がふっと笑うから苦しくて親友だけ叫んで駆け抜ける駆け抜ける不器用な僕だ親友の意味なら知っているまた明日ねを期待してる親友だけ叫んで駆け抜ける駆け抜ける駆け抜けるああだってあの時叫びそうだった嫌だよ同じゴールに向かって息切らした日々フラッシュバック変わらない青空の下時々君を思ってるよ14時の太陽見覚えのあるきらめき眩しすぎる笑顔で未来を照らす君みたい負けらんないな僕に追いかける親友だけ叫んで駆け抜ける駆け抜けるそれぞれの方へ親友の意味なら知っているまたいつかを期待してる親友だけ叫んで駆け抜ける駆け抜ける駆け抜けるああなんであの時言えなかったんだありがとう親友だけ叫んで駆け抜ける駆け抜けるしかなかった僕は新しい君の手を見て僕は僕の夢を見る親友だけ叫んで駆け抜ける駆け抜ける不器用な僕だ親友の意味なら知っているまたいつかを叶えてやる親友だけ叫んで駆け抜ける駆け抜ける駆け抜けるああ弱くて逃げたあの日の僕はもういないずっと言えなかったけど今なら笑って言えるよありがとう
Alright, so welcome one, welcome all. Why is this so loud? Or should not be? Okay, so the agenda for today is damn, I'm actually streaming 2 days in a row? That is crazy. I gotta check my earphones first. Okay. I wanted to do this earlier, but I didn't get off of work like early enough, so I guess I'm just doing it now. I don't know how long this is gonna go, but we're just gonna debate on the matches that we think is match of the year. We are doing this currently in my Discord, so if you want to join in on this debacle, there is a link in the description down below if you want to say what's up, or if you want to join in on this clusterfuck of a debate. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. Bitch. I just had this as a. All right. So there's been a lot of matches going on. There's a lot of matches in a bunch of different promotions this year. and I think it's almost that time. I won't count Stardom as of yet because there is their year-end pay-per-view that's happening Friday night / Saturday. So disregard that. But I do want to cover what are y'all's matches of the year. Where do I even start with this? Tej? Let's start with Tej. Fuck, there's been so many matches in Tej. Cause I know Sly is the other connoisseur of TJPW besides me, myself, and I. We don't really have to go too.
You forgot about me?
I have Hollow too. We don't have to go too professional on this. We could just go unhinged if we wanted to. Okay, you know what? No, let's go. Year in review of TJPW. Charles' thoughts.
Well, I bet it's Sly's best year because he managed to get interaction with Hikaru Noah out of it.
Just one? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that was an all-timer moment. Okay.
By the way, all this is all happening while I'm making a fucking arena for a show. So I'm double booked. I'm double booked.
Alright, so if you want to go back onto it, TJPW in LA.
I think we can start there.
Do you don't want to start with January 4th of this year? For Tej? At least with
pretty
Tej.
notable.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about Tej, but
Okay, I will... Let me do a little bit of a recap, I guess. TJPW. TJPW... Actually, no. Events. So, besides all the house shows that they've done, January 4th was... Okay. Match card. Yuki Aino Himawari. Arisu Endo and Wakana versus Juri Nagano and Moka Miyamoto. Hard and Neko Palm and Rocka versus...
That was Himawari's debut. That's Himawari's debut.
Was it? I thought it was earlier.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, the January 4th match was the debut, I think.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I don't remember this.
I knew this because I was watching that show with my old friend Weeb.
It was her debut! Okay. Hard and Neko, Palm, Rocka versus Mahiro, Now, and Bird. Shoko and Hyper Masao, of course. Mizuki Rika Maki, Yuki Kamifuku, Hikari Noa Suzume for the Princess of Princess number contender. Fuck, who won this one again? Was it? Oh yeah, Mizuki won this one, I think. Yeah, Mizuki won this. International Princess match. Miyu Watanabe and Trisha Dora. Princess tag match was Wasteland War Party and Reiwa, where Wasteland War Party, I think, won. And then Princess of Princess Yuka versus Miyu. That was the January 4th show. I mean, okay. If I'm looking back on the show... This show was alright. The normal contenders match was pretty fun. Of course, the New Year's show New Year's match between Shoko and Hyper Masao was always great. And then Yuka Miyu, we've seen this match God knows how many times. Was this when Miyu had the concussion or was it Yuka had the concussion? That was one of the two. I gotta look back on it.
I don't know.
But yeah, I guess with photo memory, let's start with TJPW in LA because me and Sly were at that show personally. Sly, what are your thoughts on that show? Besides Hikari Noa noticing you. And cementing us cementing us forever in history.
Match was really nice.
Wait, which one?
The Janai Kai match was pretty good.
Janai and Camille?
Yeah.
I'm saying besides like us being cemented in Wrestle Universe history. Because you know damn well we are on Wrestle Universe and we will be there forever.
It is written.
We were... So if y'all don't know, with the TGPW in LA show, me, Sly, and Colton were at that show. And here, let me see if I can put... I think I have the clip of it. but we were at the show. I was very belligerent. You best believe that. So, how much did I drink that weekend?
Yeah, a lot, bro.
I drank so much that
Yo,
weekend. Like
You
it
were
was
cooked at the end. You were cooked at the end of the show.
it
You
was a
were cooked.
lot. Like it was so much. Like, just here. I'll pop this up for a second, but like, you can hear from like my tone of voice. I drank, and goddamn, it was a lot. Hold up. And I know Sly was like literally right next to me. Shit, come on. Why won't this? No. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna like this then. No. Why is this doing this?
How the hell do I play on controller?
You have to keybind your
but yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you have to keep on that shit,
Wait.
especially on the PC version.
But yeah, you could tell how belligerent me and like my group was. Well, primarily me. Again, I'm not. I will exclude myself from this group because I did drink a lot. Wait, it's like, how much did I drink for the show again? It was like 1, 2, I think like 2 drinks before the show, and then
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was like 1 or 2. I don't remember. Cause okay, let me see. This one. No, it wasn't this one. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this. Right now. Was it this one? No, it was on the GoPro.
Shit,
Wasn't it?
where we at?
Oh yeah.
We at Teach, baby, about time. We're at Teach. Yeah, go to the front. Yeah, Teach.
Okay. I had like 10 shirts in my bag.
I got my blanket.
And I had the towels too.
I got my
but-
blanket, my napkin. Wait. I got my Steve Wonder right here. Steve Wonder. Oh god, I'm gonna be so hot. I got like 4 shirts on. You better die, bro. No, I'm not.
Okay, so there's that. And then we go to when Up Up Girls came out. This was where we cemented ourselves in history. If you watch back,
There you go.
this was Sly's moment right here.
I love you.
Yes. Oh my god.
That
Blowed
was
a kiss to you during the interaction was amazing.
this was Sly's moment of the year.
I love you.
I could probably speak on that. That was Sly's moment of the year. Even as a
Yeah. Yeah.
and then Sly, remember this bit right here? This is the one where it's also again like we were very loud for this.
Hey, look, it's Lord Tensai.
Oh no! I was singing the song this entire time too. As far as I remember. Like I knew the words to everything.
Done right. No.
This was a pivotal moment of our moments from the year. And why Tej in LA was one of our shows of the year. I don't know. Me and Sly are the only ones that can talk on that. Colin's not here, so it's just me and him.
Yeah.
Like this was one of our moments. But yeah, Sly, what were your watching back on everything, what were your thoughts on Tej in LA as a whole?
I mean, I did not expect to spend that much money, honestly.
At the Tej show in LA?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you get at that show with the shirt? What else did you
Bro,
get?
Akari Noah's whole fucking.
No, I'm talking
Hold
the
on,
show.
wait.
No, I'm talking just the show.
Bro, remember I couldn't even get into one show because I bought the DDT show thinking it would sell out.
No,
And
okay,
then,
no.
the one
I'm
that
talking just TGPW in LA. Just TGPW in LA. Not WrestleCon.
I got the shirt that was
not the
$40
weekend.
fucking dollars.
Man, I'm still
And
upset at
then-
that. I still that shirt isn't a 3X and it is on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah, got fucking scammed out of $40.
Telling me.
And yeah, that was like the first thing I spent, and then I don't know, bro. I lost a lot of money so fast. I don't even know what I bought.
You're telling me I lost so much money at that show.
Like, oh yeah, cause I gave Colin the other for the hotel. He paid for it, and then I had like 700 to like take me over, and I don't know what the fuck I bought, but I came back with like 40
I walked
bucks.
out of there with only $10 to my name. Out of the entire weekend was just $10. That's how much I had. Like at the end, I walked in with like 700, and I walked out with only $10. But
Honestly, I need to go back and what the fuck I spent, because that was like what, back like in
I can find the
January?
clip. But they remember the side. Oh, yeah.
Hey, goodbye. Let me
Okay.
check my March statements,
We
bro,
were
'cause I have no idea what the fuck I
We
bought.
were so loud. Hold on, I could find your clip right here. I have it on what you got at that TV show. Okay, or at the WrestleCon, like the weekend.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find other clips. That was at WrestleCon. Was that when I headbutted the door? I think it was.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, I headbutted the door.
Really?
No, like it was. Okay, so the backstory behind that was I went to go to the store to grab a charger for I think like my pen or something like that, and then I came back, and instead of just using like the key, like the card key to open up the hotel room, I don't know why, but I decided fuck it, I'm just gonna headbutt the door and because I need content. Fuck, where was it? Was it the GoPro or was it the phone? I'm gonna try to find this clip. I have it over here. But yeah, it was like after Mania weekend. It was so funny.
Oh, what day was Siege?
Siege was day 2. No,
what month?
day 2. March, I think 31st? Was it this right here? No, I'm gonna find it. No, it's not it. Do I not have the clip anymore? I have the clip somewhere. What the fuck? No, I'm trying to find it. Damn, I can't find it. What the fuck? Is it here? That's all behind the scenes footage of WrestleCon weekend. All the shit that y'all haven't seen. Fuck, I can't find it.
Alright, night 1.
Oh yeah, this is this. Yeah, so I remember this bit right here. Okay. My point of view was, I want to surprise these fools. I'm gonna headbutt the door as hard as I can and just get a genuine reaction. Okay, 2 things. 1, that kind of fucking hurt, and 2, I just heard Slide just yell, "Fuck." Yeah, just wait. Like, what the fuck? And then.
Okay, so the first day I bought. Okay, so I had about.
That first day, you got shit from the K-pop store, And you got the Yuki Ueno autograph, I think.
What the fuck you knocking on his door for? Fuck. It's a headbutt. What do you mean?
Yeah, and then we got
Headbutt? Oh my god!
Oh, yeah,
I love
and then
double E.
we got to Target, right?
Oh yeah, we went to the Target. Oh yeah, we got alcohol that night. Wasn't it booze, 5 dudes, and then the show, DDT versus DDT goes to Hollywood.
I think so, yeah.
I think
And
that's what
then-
it was.
We got Shake Shack.
No, that was the second day. That was teaching in LA. We went to Shake Shack. No, I went to the bank. Then we went to Shake Shack, and then Tej, and then from there we went straight to DDT versus
Oh, I
GCW.
forgot. Yeah, we went back to the we went back to the what was it? The 4. We went to
Did we go back to the Target to get like?
we went to LA, remember? Yeah. No, we went to LA. We went to Little Tokyo, I think.
That was the second to last day.
Yeah.
And then we did DDT
I
versus
heard check out-
GCW. Then
I
I
check
dropped
out
you off.
100, and then
Oh yeah, they were watching WrestleMania. But yeah. Yeah, I did just say fuck and just headbutted the door. Just. Bro, we kept running into a bunch of WWE people at the hotel. We ran into what? Rikishi, Boogeyman, Ricky Morton. I think it was like Ricky Morton. We ran into Bret Hart and Matt Hardy. Or some shit like that.
If I went to that, if I went to like WrestleCon weekend, it would be one of the weirdest experiences ever. Just going past people that I know.
$34 on ramen. What the fuck?
Yeah, we went to Orachan Ramen.
Just going past
Orachan
random wrestlers
ramen,
that
yeah.
you know, just trying to act normal.
Wait, I think did I
take?
out
together.
cash, right? I think I did.
Oh, I don't remember. What else did we see?
Did I
over
send? I think I sent Conan. I sent Conan 300,
there? To Target.
and then
Here's Sly again.
All right, first show.
Oh shit.
DDT.
It is
Oh, yeah, this is
Thursday.
DDT
We are
versus
going to DDT. Mommy. All right, first show. DDT goes to Hollywood. Goddamn, it's gonna be.
I think I drank before the show too.
Ito's first U.S. tour.
I think.
How?
The keyword is I think. I don't
Size
remember.
all time.
I remember the weekend, but I just don't remember how much I drank. Yeah, we kicked it at the hotel for a little bit.
what the fuck?
You don't remember this?
I'm all good out, bro. We're good that day. So what are the plus and minus buttons you can use or no?
For what?
Guitar Hero?
I think you use it for star power. Oh, yeah.
Put the what in your what?
Put the balls in your jaw, balls in your jaw.
Okay, yeah. Sly was.
We're going to Tokyo
Across
do
the
some
street.
wrestling, baby. We're going to Tej.
He's so lonely.
Sly's across the street, all alone. Why didn't you cross over?
I don't. I fucking don't know.
Bruh,
Honestly.
And then it was me and Colton that did Joey Janela's.
minute weekend done. Oh my god. For sure.
My voice was
Oh,
dead. My voice was
wow.
dead. But yeah, so I remember this bit when I was like, all right, I'm gonna show Sly one of the prints that I got, or like I'm not gonna show Sly the prints that I got. He's gonna find out later, and then the Ayos.
Ooh.
Sly gonna be mad about this one.
Oh, for sure.
Almost for free.
Almost.
Oh, we at Tokyo Joshi. We at WrestleCon. Yeah, finna meet all these motherfuckers out here.
Yeah, I should have recorded this. I was so upset when I didn't record. But what else were we talking about? Oh, but yeah. Sly, what are your matches of the year from shows that you went to with me?
The fucking GCW show. No,
Which one? DT Goes to Hollywood? Or DT
Yeah, that
versus
one.
GCW?
the Hollywood.
What? Was one? Is it because of Saki Akai?
Yeah, she did the Coscatoire.
Oh, I have that clip right here. Oh yeah, is this right here? Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't find the red button. What the fuck is the red button?
Also, we were all vibing to Saki. Fuck, what would I have as my shows of the year that I went from shows that I went to? I have so many. This show sold out too.
Glad y'all saw Saki before she retired.
I think this was her one and
wish I-
only U.S. appearance, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she's made any other appearances in the U.S. like prior. What is this one right here? I don't remember this one. Oh yeah, Moonlight Express. You know I had to get goddamn Gwen Stefani up on the video. I had to wear my eruption jacket for this show. I was wearing my eruption jacket and the Dan Chocodino Hell's Gate asshole shirt. You know I had to. But it's like, how many times did we run into Saki?
Like 4 times.
Wait, so it was what? DDT?
Yeah,
What, the
around
Hollywood
there.
show? Teach goes, no, DDT versus GCW, and then what, WrestleCon? Did we run into her in
Yeah.
Little Tokyo or no? I don't think we did. No, Little Tokyo was a Teach people. Because I think that was after their appearances. Before they went to Mania. Because I remember the Teach roster went to Mania Night 1. Yeah! So, we ran into... No, we were running into, was it Miyu? Shoko?
Oh, that was when
No, it was in Little Tokyo when we were trying to find, like, that mochi spot. I remember Shoko for sure. It was Shoko, Miyu.
Oh yeah, Shoko, Miyu, and Rika. They were all getting in the Uber,
Oh, yeah!
and they
We were-
waved over to us.
Yeah, so we were, like, over across the street, and we were like, who the fuck? And we were like, is that Shoko, Rika, and Miyu? We were like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell are they doing over here? Boy, wasn't there more people, or was it just those 3?
Something like that. No, there was just 3. They got into like some black car. Remember?
Yeah, it was the Uber. And then, when we went to go
Oh
pull
yeah,
out...
when we're getting mochi. Yeah, we're getting mochi.
Yeah.
They did that.
I remember when we pulled out cash that morning of, we ran into...
The rest of the yeah.
It was like...
we like pretty much directed everybody.
It was like Sayuri, Arisu, Suzume. Was it Miyu in there too, or no?
It was pretty much everybody except Maki.
Well, Maki. I mean, I think Maki called off that show because of spring
Yeah,
break.
she was injured.
Yeah, no, she was fucking cut open. I didn't realize it's like the day after. I was like, holy shit, Maki gigged at GCW. But no, it was them, and then we ran into Sanshiro, Yuki Ino, Danshoku Dino, Saki, and I think Shunma, and I think Mao. When we went to go grab money from the bank.
At one point.
Wait, Sai, who
Yeah.
did we run into? Was it Shunma and Mao too, or was it just Shunma?
Yeah, it was Takagi, remember?
Yeah, it was Shunma, Takagi, Danshoku Dino, Yuki Ino, Saki,
Kanosuke.
Kai. No, wait. Oh, wait, Funky Kanosuke?
Yeah.
Wait, was he there? Fuck, I don't remember. Was it really Funky Kanosuke?
I know he was at the DDT US show.
Yeah, we saw him there, but I'm trying to remember if we ran into him outside the show. We kept running into Saki Kai. We kept running into Shunma and Mao. We ran into Yuki Ino, Danshoku Dino, Takagi, and
I thought he was running to the pheromones all the time.
I don't remember Funky Kanosuke. And then we ran into Sayuri, Miyu, Suzume, Arisu. Because I remember as we were going to the bank, because I needed to go get money, we were like walking up the hill, and all the DDT and TGPW town were coming down. Like they were getting out of their Ubers, and they were like showing up at the venue. And we saw them, we're like, oh shit, like, what up? And then Miyu, because I think I was wearing the Miyu Watanabe shirt. Like the Sly's favorite shirt. But like, Miyu was like,
the Hell on Earth jacket.
The
Hell on Earth.
Yeah, the shirt, the portrait. And then like, Miyu was like, oh shit, where's my shirt? And then I think it was like, I was telling Arisu and Suzume, like, we'll see you in there. We're gonna go grab money real quick or something like that. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, oh, good morning. Like, we'll see you later or some shit like that. And they're like, oh, like, we can't wait to see you in there. And then Miyu was like, oh shit, you're wearing my shirt. And I'm like, yeah, Miyu, I'm wearing your shirt. Hey, Miyu got a kick out of it. And we went to the bank, and I was getting me and Sly were getting all giddy, like we were teenage girls seeing like Zac Efron for like the first time in person or some shit like that. And we're like, all right, we need to go to the bank, we need to grab our shit, and then we can go in. And then we proceeded to get into the line for the Young Bucks, and we're like, no, we're just trying to get into the convention. That's from what I remember. No, because they weren't clear on which line was for which.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, this is like we got into a line, and they're like, is this the line for WrestleCon? And everyone was like, I think so. And then like not until like the front, they were like, oh, this line is for the Young Bucks, the other line is for the line at WrestleCon. And we're like, oh shit, like, all right. So we moved lines and we went in and just whatever. Then I should have vlogged it. I should have vlogged all of our interactions with all the fucking wrestlers. But Sly dropped so much money at Hikari Noah. It was ridiculous.
Dude,
you spent so much fucking money.
That was crazy, bro.
Wait, what'd you get? You got, was it like Prince? Was it Prince shirt and towel?
Oh, so it was 2 prints, 1 checky, a t-shirt, a towel, and some stickers, I think.
Do I have?
That shit was like almost $200, bro.
I found it.
You recorded the shit?
Oh yeah, I recorded all the shit that we got.
Guess I got the hard one. That shit bloody as a motherfucker. Bro,
So
I should never spent all that money, but she was just right there.
It was so
And I
worth
kind of
it.
want to spend. Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know if she was gonna come back out here. Like, if you knew she was gonna come out for Combat Princess, then you would have dropped the money to go to Combat Princess. Probably.
Probably. Yeah, I still have that shit. I need to like find somewhere to like hang it.
Bro, I have 2 nails, and I just put my Maki towel up on top.
And I have that shirt. I don't know where the fuck it's at. I got scammed because that shirt and the fucking towel are both on the Up Girls website. I'm all heated about that.
But you know how expensive Japan Rabbit and shipping is from there? I'm telling you that from firsthand. Like, it was better to get it at WrestleCon. Because you would have spent at least... Okay, the towel's what, 3,000 yen? That's like, what,
Yeah.
$20? The shirt, 4,000 yen, maybe like 27, 28. On top of that, you would have spent like $30 shipping. Hey, that's my print. No, we swapped the prints after, so... He did. Sai, you did get the same print. You did get the same print. It's just, you're just showing off the one that's signed to me.
Yeah.
That's exclusive. Yeah, they're all
Yeah, that one. Those are not exclusive. I got the fucking hat. That shit was expensive.
It
Give
doesn't.
me that shit for $10, bro. I was so heated.
What the
fuck? I
the
want
sticker?
that. Yeah, it was like $10.
Bro, did you know the free Wi-Fi? The free Wi-Fi sticker was 15, and I only got it signed by Hikari. I could have got the sign by now, and she didn't sign it. I got this shit signed by Hikari.
Damn.
But yeah, I did get the free Wi-Fi sticker. I think when I was at Combat Princess, I got a print from both of them, and then the free Wi-Fi sticker and a photo, as long as I remember. But yeah, like, WrestleCon was, I think, top moment of the year. That's number one.
Well, yeah.
And that's primarily because you saw TJ in LA. And I was like, their debut show out in the US. Fuck, what are the shows that we've been to? Oh, we went to Bola. Yeah, me and Sly went to Battle of Los Angeles this year.
Oh yeah.
That was a fun one. Sly, I wasn't as drunk as I was back at PWG 19 though.
Yeah.
That one I was actually coherent. Fuck, PWG Bola night one. Mike Bailey was there, but he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like we
Nah,
were waiting
yeah.
in line, and someone was like, "Hey, we just saw Mike Bailey at the Starbucks that was around the corner," and this was at the
Either
Globe, or something like
they're
that.
lying, bro.
No, I'm saying, yeah, we thought like, oh yeah, no, I was like, oh, it's whatever. Like, you probably think you're bullshitting, but like, I don't remember what else that we saw outside the venue. But then, yeah, we saw that, and then, fuck, what else did we? Wait, who did you meet at Bola? Did you end up meeting Daniel Garcia?
Nah, I think he dipped.
Was it? Wait, the only ones that we met was Konosuke?
Yeah.
Was it Titus or was it Michael Oku?
Yeah, what's it
Bola?
about?
I think so, right?
Yeah, it was from Bola. I'm trying to remember who Slime met. Cause
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, I'm
cause-
here, by the way.
Cause I only met Konosuke. That was like my only
Konosuke
girlfriend.
Russell Michael Oku, I think. It was
Yeah.
no, maybe.
No, it was Michael Oku. That was night one.
Sure, one Brian Keith.
That was night two.
Shit.
And then, fuck, I'm trying to remember. Wait, so was those the only shows that you went to this year? Was just Bola and then Mania Weekend?
You think so?
Yeah, because I fucking invited you to goddamn Comet Princess, but you didn't want to go because Palm was going to be booked on that show. I invited you to Kitsune, you didn't want to go. And I invited you to Spark, but you didn't go.
I didn't go to those.
I invited you to all the GCW shows and you didn't go.
No. What the fuck am I supposed to go, motherfucker? I don't got no car.
Uber Java.
Uber Java, yeah, but it's just like $200, bro. No fucking way.
Hey, it would have been worth it.
I mean, one was, the other ones were not worth it, bro.
I'm trying to remember what. Let's see. Okay, if I wanted to compare all the shows that I went to that you could have went to, I would have said Spark would have been a good one. Because that was Ram Rena, Saki. I think who else was there? Sumiya Sakai. I think Billy Stark was there. I think. Vert Vixen, Kid Bandit. Fuck, who else was at that show? And a bunch of local talent. I don't remember their names. I'm sorry.
Because they're mid.
And then the GCW show 2 nights later, that was Maki Arena. You could have met Zack Sabre Jr. You could have met Cheeky Bum Man himself.
I fucking hate English people, bro.
Bruh, how can you... Okay, I don't like English people either, but Zack Sabre Jr. though,
Motherfucker's sweaty, eh? I mean, no sweaty ass motherfucker.
he was actually not sweaty. That dude was drinking after the show. People kept handing him beers at the end of the show.
It's like, oh, is this our fucking beer you guys call?
No, people kept handing him Modelo's.
And he's
Fucking
like,
Modelo's.
Yeah, they were handing Zack Sabre Jr. Modelo's. But in all fairness, though, Zack Sabre Jr. is really cool to talk to. Like it would have been cool to like meet him, but that's just me speaking. But then again, that's mainly because I did meet him, and I was like there at that show. Man, you should
Wasn't
have
that
met.
like the same weekend with the wide Saber Jr. photo came from?
Yep, that's exactly where it came from.
If Jamie Hader was there, I would have met her.
Yeah, it's Cheeky Bum Man himself. They played his Team Decay theme too. They didn't play his solo theme.
Cheeky bum man.
Yeah, it's a Cheeky Bum Man, Zack Sabre Jr. What am I saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's been using his Team
Slow
DK theme
ride,
for months now. He stopped using his real Bowmaster theme.
But like Zack Sabre Jr. was cool to actually like talk to. Like, oh yeah, I remember at the show. Yeah, Kenny King and Effie, the match started and people were getting kicked out because they were fucking fighting in the back. That show was so funny.
You're fighting in the back.
People were fighting. No, like in the crowd, like people were fighting. They paused them. It was like in the beginning too, and they were like, everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? Effie and Kenny King were like, what the hell's going on? And you just see like 3 people get kicked out.
Yeah.
And then fuck, what else? Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. was cool to talk. I think I met Rena, Maki, and Zack Sabre Jr. that show.
Remember Maki was in the fucking corner up top?
Oh, at DDT versus GCW?
Yeah.
I have to got the footage of that. But ever since someone pointed that out.
That was me.
Yeah, was it you?
Yeah, I was still telling everybody.
But like,
At the call, and I was like, isn't that fucking Maki up top? I should just chill in it.
wait, like, let's see if I find it. Let's see if I find it. Yeah, like you can see it in this right here. Oh, no, is this one?
Yeah.
Or no. Let me find the one from the death match. I think it was this one. Okay, yeah. So like,
Look at the top corner, like you can see Maki.
I'm trying to find a better like clear view. Just like, I think it's here.
Bitch.
Yeah, she's like up at the top. She's just chilling there, and I was like, I was like, ain't that Maki over there? And I was like, what the fuck? And then ever since, like, I was like looking over to the side, and I was like, all right, how's Maki reacting to all this? That shit was so funny. I'm trying to find the chair shot though. The chair shot clip was wild.
Yeah, I remember the chair shot. This whole match was fucking lit.
This match was fucking wild. Oh yeah, there's Maki right there. Is it this one right here? Yeah, this is the chair shot. Yeah, like you can see Maki at the top. She's just like shocked to see all this going on, especially the chair shots.
Yeah.
That chair shot was really fucking loud too. That dented the chair. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Where's the Effie and Pheromone? Where's the Bussy and Pheromones match?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Maki left because I guess she had to start planning for the her match with Bussy. Is it here? Did she? But yeah, this match I was very feral, I guess. However you want to say it.
Motherfucker said Pharaoh.
But you did if you watch back, I was going crazy for this fucking match.
I think everybody was, bro. Everybody was like losing it.
But me though,
Everyone who has
Especially-
seen this match.
No, especially who knows Dancho Cudino and Effie. Somebody say sword fight.
Yeah.
I think she reacted to the ass eating bit, like the finish.
Yeah. Finish, by the way, was that there was
Yeah.
a no contest due to
Like,
too much ass eating.
yeah, see, like. Bro, they need to bring him back. Did Maki react to the spot? I don't know if she did or not. Oh yeah, she did. She could not believe her eyes. But okay. Alright, getting back on the topic. Sly, what are your matches of the year from Tej?
Teach? They had a terrible year.
specifically.
Teach had a terrible year, bro.
No, what do you mean by that?
Remember, they were making questionable decisions.
Okay. Okay, actually, no. Let's start with this. Sly, what are your hot takes on Tej from this year?
Yeah, bro. Like, Teach? They need a fucking new. First of all, they had Maki go on. They had Maki go out on seas, bro. And
What's wrong with that,
they
though?
we missed Maki in the bikini. That's an L right there.
Well, no, the water park match was last year.
They had another one this year. Remember?
That was the sports park, and then it was the aquarium. It was the aquarium. Everyone was wearing their gear for that.
Say dead ass.
Like dead ass. No one wore different gear for that. They just wore like their normal ring gear.
Remember we had the one with the gap?
From this year?
Yeah, remember was that last year? The one where
That was last year. Last year was a
Chicken
water
wing?
park. Yeah, last year was a water park match. Maki and Mia were out because they had the Rona. They were originally booked for that. Yeah, they didn't work that show because they had the Rona or their poor physical condition. But yeah, they didn't
Right.
work. That was the only reason why they wouldn't work that show. The other one was I'm pretty sure that was the only show. Hold on, I'm looking back at it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just yeah, it was only the aquarium. It was aquarium and the sports park. The water park show they didn't work. Or unless you're talking about that summer match, the one with Mizuki with the fireworks and all that shit.
yeah, I think it was that one.
They didn't wear anything different for that. They just wore ring gear.
I guess.
There was a lot of like yacht moments though, in all fairness.
Yeah, Shadi, we're still
you know
doing recap. We're doing recap of the year. Right now we're at recap of Tej of this year, and it's just hot takes.
what? Am I tripping?
Yeah, no, the water park match was last year.
No.
No, not the aquarium though. Wait, the water park was last year.
No, the water park was this year, I'm fairly sure.
Water park?
Yeah, they went to a water park.
Oh, wait, no. Are you talking about the pool match, or...?
Yeah, the pool match. The pool match was last year.
Okay, yeah, that was.
Yeah, But they did the aquarium and the sports park was this year.
Okay. I thought that was the water park as well.
Yeah, that's different. I was gonna say, like, hold up, I'm not tripping, am I?
I thought it was talking about the outdoor thing.
Yeah, no, the water park was last year. Aren't they bringing that back this year or the upcoming year?
Got no idea.
They should. That's size match though. But yeah, and then fuck, what was the other shit that they had this year? All right, so what are your other hot takes of TJ this year?
Shit. The motherfucking ham winner. Yeah, the ham and the ham.
Besides Maki being overseas for like half the year.
Mizuki finally winning the belt. I remember that. And losing it to fucking Miyu like 6 months later, bro.
Was it the Miyu? I still don't.
I don't even know why.
My heartbreaking take was Shoko winning the belt and then losing it to Yuka. Like, I get they're
And then
trying to
Yuka
run it
draw.
with, and then Yuka dropped it to Mizuki.
And then Mizuki dropped it literally like.
To me, that Wrestle Princess.
That's crazy, bro. Me
Was it-
personally, I'm fighting, bro.
Now, if we go back 2 years, do you think Maki should have won the belt at Wrestle Princess against Miyu?
Yes.
Maybe.
From the time when she first went to the States, got super over with the international crowd, came back, won the Princess Cup.
You
Yes.
should have capitalized on it.
Because you were saying Miyu would have been better retaining. Do you think Maki should have actually won that match? Or was it still not her time yet?
No. I mean, it would have been good for Maki just to like retain, but
Maki
Overall.
Maki was challenging for the belt. Miyu would have retained. Miyu retained. I will die on this hill, but Maki should have won the belt. With how much momentum she was going for her.
she
Yeah,
should've won
the
belt.
momentum. And it could have gotten Tej a lot of momentum too, as a whole.
As like
Because more
international
people would
too.
put eyes on it.
Yeah, because it was Maki's first appearance. It was Maki's appearance in AEW, losing to Rika, which honestly would have been okay, and then winning the Princess Cup, which was like their big tournament of the year, and then her winning the Princess belt would have been huge. But then again, she lost. Did nothing last year. Lost to Bishi Gun in the finals. She won the international belt. I don't know. She won the international belt in January. Defended it until July when she lost to, I think, Alex Windsor. Was it Alex Windsor? I think it was Alex Windsor. That Summer Sun. Did absolutely nothing. Went overseas. Came back for this year. Won the Princess Max Heart tournament. Won the tag belts. Lost it the fucking week later. They won a tournament, won the belts, and then lost the fucking belts not even a week later. They won it at Grand Princess and lost it in LA.
That is tragic.
It was barely a week. And they lost the fucking belts to Magical Sugar Shits. And what did they do after that? Miyu went overseas and did fuck all when she was in Tej. Maki went overseas until like fucking July, when then she challenged Mizuki for the belt, lose, and a week later comes back out to the States for like another 2 months, goes to Tej for a Wrestle Princess. I don't even remember who she went up against. Oh, Nyla Rose, lost to Nyla Rose, came back out here to the States, went back to Japan for like 2 to 3 weeks, then came back to the States, I think, again for Combat Princess, and now she's back in Japan. Then after her match against Rina Yamashita, January 4th, she's coming back out to the States for God knows how long. Maybe until what, Grand Princess? Then they'll maybe announce a match, and she'll be out there for what, 3 weeks? And then come back out to the US?
Somewhat.
It's probably gonna be something like that. Cause I doubt she's gonna be, no, she's not gonna be even booked for the Max Heart tournament for the tag belts. And then maybe for Princess Cup? But again, it all depends on what's gonna go on next year. But that is Maki's booking for now. I don't know when she's gonna come back to Japan after the States. They didn't really give her like a time. But yeah, going back. Tej in 2023. They had to say goodbye to Yuka. Again, that came pretty like last minute. Primarily because she wanted to wait for a milestone in her career. And for the right time, because Yuka was injured from her Ring of Honor match against Athena back in like March/April. Didn't work for like 6-7 months. Then she returned in like September. Worked like a few weeks. And now she's done with TJPW because it's the 10-year anniversary of TJPW and 10 years of Yuka working. And now, starting January, Yuka's going to AEW. I feel she's going to be Ring of Honor. And just going to be stuck there until further notice. But I feel Yuka is too big for Ring of Honor. And they're going to put her on Dynamite, where she's going to get squashed by most likely, who? Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, Saraya, Tony Storm. And if they really had to put her in tag matches, they're probably gonna fumble the ball. They're gonna have her team up with Riho, Shida. Oh, it's because they're Japanese and they can communicate with each other with spots and stuff calling for the match. Yuka's English is not as good as Shida's or Riho's. Most likely, it's worse than Shida's. So they're gonna have to rely to Shida for calling matches. So they're gonna have her team up with Shida or Riho, and if they did singles competitions, they'd probably do it with what? Tony Storm? Saraya? Or make it even better, Shida or Riho. Because they can actually communicate with each other, because Yuka's English is not as good as everybody else's on the roster that came from Japan. Yeah, that's my hot take with Yuka going to the States. Are they going to have her work different dates? Who knows? She's done with Cyberfight. She's done with TGPW. So it's going to be all along the lines of Tony Khan and or someone that can communicate with her in Japanese. There's not that many companies that can do it. Unless you have to use like a translator or a middleman. Like, Maki knew a little bit of English and she was able to get bookings in GCW. She got over as fuck in GCW. Hence why she keeps getting booked for GCW. With Yuka, she could probably get over in PWG because she worked PWG one time. Maybe she could work other promotions if they can only work if someone that can translate for Yuka. This is the only time or promotion that they can have her be booked on.
How does this affect Shohei Ohtani's legacy?
Shohei Ohtani, at least there's people. I mean, I don't follow baseball as much as I did back in the days, but it's like 15, 20 years ago. But they probably have someone that can translate for Shohei Ohtani. That either works with him on the team for wherever he's getting drafted. I know he's getting drafted to the Dodgers, so I don't know if anyone on the Dodgers can speak Japanese, or if they have to have a middleman where Ohtani has to hire. Like, Yuka's probably gonna have to hire Yuka's probably gonna have to have someone that speaks Japanese besides Konosuke that can have her be booked on indies, or they would have to have her booked on shows where Konosuke is working. Because the one time that me and Sly saw Yuka, Konosuke was on the show. Konosuke knows more English than Yuka. So that's why they were that's one of the reasons why they were able to be booked on PWG. And yes, Daniel Garcia beat Konosuke to retain the PWG belt, and Yuka beat Masha Slamovich. I don't remember the result of what happened at the Daniel Garcia and Konosuke match, but I knew Daniel Garcia retained because I was too incoherent. I don't know how I got home at that time because I drank way too much. I blacked out driving back home. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. I don't know how I made it home. I remember the interaction with me and Yuka. I don't remember the interaction with Konosuke. And Sly was there firsthand. I almost got kicked out of that PWG show.
That was crazy.
Was I really that belligerent though? That is actually kind of wild. But yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Getting back to Tej. Because I've been going way off topic. My matches is Yuka Miyu from January 4th. Rika Miyu from from Grand Princess. Tej in LA as a whole, but that's because I was at that show. I did not give a flying fuck about the Princess Cup. I'm sorry. And that's because we all knew Miyu was gonna win it when Miyu Yamashita was winning it. When we all wanted Miyu Watanabe to win the fucking thing. She should have won it last year, but no, they wanted Yuka to win. So Miyu Watanabe lost in the fucking finals.
No, she lost to Yuki Kamifuku.
Yeah, and this year's she lost to Yuki Kamifuku in the goddamn semis? Only for her to do the JOB to fucking Miyu? Like, the one thing TGPW really needs to follow on, and for them to get skyrocketed, is follow the momentum of not just the wrestlers from Japan, from the Japanese spectator base, but also the international spectator base. Because Miyu Watanabe, super fucking over, proceeds to fucking lose in the semis against Yuki Kamifuku. Last year, lost in the finals against fucking Yuka. They all lost to one of the 4 pillars. Like, again, they experimented this year with Mizuki winning the belt, and that's the first time in 4-5 years they gave the belt to someone that's not one of the 4 pillars. Rika was the very last one to not hold the belt. That's one of the 4 pillars. She was the last one. But yeah, going back, Mizuki won the belt from Yuka at Grand Princess in March, lost it at SummerSlam Princess against, guess who? Another fucking pillar. Fucking someone that was been there. Miyu. Been there. Day 1. And not only that, Rika also lost the belt that same night to Maxine Paler. But with the international belt, it works out. Because Max works overseas. She works TGPW. She's a formidable foreigner to show up in Tej. We haven't seen someone like that since Su Yung showed up in Tej. That was like spooky, scary, and all that. Bear in mind, Su Yung joined in when the pandemic was about to start. Same with Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa won the international belt, but had to vacate it because of COVID. At least with Max, she's able to defend it anywhere and everywhere that she goes, and that's what she's done. She defended it, what, twice, 3 times already? And now she's gonna have a title match against Yuki Arai January 4th? Like, they need to capitalize on overseas demographics too.
She can defend it on everyone's favorite promotion, NWA.
Exactly. NWA and MLW.
Fuck off.
Yeah, NWA were fucking James Mitchell was throwing cocaine on the damn show.
You know what though? In all fairness, shout out to James Mitchell because he tried to kill the NWA. He tried to do the world a favor.
You should have.
Shout out to James Mitchell.
Yeah, and James Mitchell held that belt too. Like,
God bless it. He should have killed a prostitute on air or something. I don't know.
something. Like Maxine Paler is a different story because
I just love the random MLW match they booked between Nat Pecula and Moka Miyamoto.
Oh yeah, like that's happening next year. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's Moka Miyamoto and now Kakuta. Moka Miyamoto's like an up and coming mid carder. Now has been an established mid carder. She's a tag champion. They decided, fuck it, we're gonna do Moka Miyamoto now Kakuta at MLW. Aren't they booking Mizuki?
Well, I know MLW have booked for the Kings of Coliseum show Jayani Kai defending her MLW women's belt against Hyper Masao.
Oh yeah. No, this is just, Moka Miyamoto and Nao Kakuta are on the same show, but they're just having a match just to have a match.
But I mean, shit. To be honest, like,
It's an alright match.
If you're a wrestler,
okay, I can relate.
here's a piece of advice:
Okay.
don't go work in the NWA. Don't do it.
What if it's for a good? What if it's good for a good paycheck
No.
though?
Fuck them. No, fuck them. No.
What if
Fuck
it's
'em.
at least like
Yeah,
5
honestly,
feet?
because they're getting nowhere. They are getting like okay. Let's look at their main event scene, right? This will really tell you where they're at.
Yeah, Tyrus and
They
EC3.
went from Tyrus to EC3. That should show you where they're at. That in itself should show you. Billy Corgan is their president. Again, like Billy Corgan claims he knows so much about professional wrestling and this, that, and the other, and what good professional wrestling looks like and whatever, and yet he's trying these stupidest gimmicks that maybe you could ever imagine. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. I mean, the last gimmick I feel like that got over with the NWA was the fucking question mark. And that was at the very beginning.
God, what else has happened this year? What are some other hot takes I can give?
There's been a lot. A lot.
Stardom, they need to... Okay.
Do we want to talk about how Rossi dropped the ball with Kyrie?
Oh god, don't let me unravel that box. It started last year. It started promising. Because Kyrie's having some marquee matches. Then she didn't do stuff because again, she was listed as part-time. So I knew to go into it that Kyrie was not going to be working like a full-time Stardom schedule. But looking back at the matches that she's had, she could have done so much more. Okay, let's see. Let me look back at some of her matches. Let's go back to Stardom.
Like,
So
oh
this
my
year-
god.
So this year was Cosmic Angels and Kyrie and Nanae. But they okay, that one they booked pretty alright because goddamn they're like, Waka, you're either going to win a fucking match or we're fucking dropping you, and she decided to win. She proceeded to win, which is okay. Then next month it was the artist match between them and between Restart and Prominence. Good match. 1 month later, she fucking drops the belt. There's no match in between after. But it was just simply, you're here for a month, you defend it one time, and you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
What other matches did you have? Maika Meisara Suzu against Cosmic Angels and Kairi, and then
That was a good match, to be fair.
yeah, okay, that was a good match. And
Kyrie
then
did not work much at all.
she had
really.
5 matches this year, 6 matches if you count. Hold on, let's see, all promotions.
Fed.
This is okay. This is according to
The Fed, she's had a couple already.
so
Nearly
according-
just as much as she had in Stardom.
So according to Cage Match, this is before she went back to the Fed. She had 2 IWGP Women's Title matches. She had the Cosmic Angels match at New Blood. She had the Artist Title match, where she dropped the belt. She took on Unagi at Kenta Kobashi's show. She had 1 pay-per-view match for Stardom. Then she went to Saray's show, which was Saray's second show back in Japan. Then she worked the All Japan show, the GLEAT show, and then her final match in Japan before going back to the Fed. So January 4th to October 9th. She's worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. She's worked 12 matches this year in Japan.
It's not great.
And then if you look
Yeah.
back at last year, but don't worry, just go on. Just go on.
I'm just gonna say, I think Stardom doesn't do like good with outsiders in terms of like. I don't think Stardom should be using outsiders, honestly.
But
Part-time
Kyrie's
outsiders,
not really
yes.
an outsider. That's the issue. Kyrie's not really an outsider.
For like 4-5 years though.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about arguably one of the first, not one of the first, but you know what I mean, one of the first really high profile talents from Stardom to go international
Yeah,
and really make a name for herself on an international level.
I think people overlook how big of an impact they'll need her coming back though.
But like, because Kyrie was one of the.
She should have made a bigger impact when she came back. But that one's on Rossi. That I don't think that's on anyone else. I think that's on Rossi.
She's had 9 matches last year.
I probably, in retrospect, I wouldn't have gone Kyrie, honestly. I don't know what she could have even brought to the table.
The only thing that she brought was the IWGP
Kyrie could have
Women's
bought a
Champ-
lot of box office, I think.
She only
I don't
brought
know.
the only thing that she brought was IWGP Women's Championship win, and that was it. And that reign lasted 2 months.
But again,
and one
when we
defense.
talk about it, whose fault is that? Is that her fault or is that booking's fault?
I don't think it's either. I don't think it's either. I just think it's the case of Kyrie's not letting him join Japan anymore.
Because she stated that she was only working a part-time contract, where she wasn't going to be working like the full-time schedule that everyone else is doing.
Yeah, but what would you rather do? Save her as a big attraction or use her full time and maybe not get the box office out of it that you could?
I don't think. Like, I don't. How much did? I guess Mercedes brought in quite a few foreign fans. From what we can
Mercedes
see,
was
but-
a draw. Mercedes was
Was a draw.
Yeah, I can probably accept that for what we saw from what we know of the pay-per-view buys.
I was gonna say, the pay-per-view buys in attendance too. Like, Mercedes was Mercedes was a bigger draw than Kyrie.
Yeah, but I'm more saying what I'm saying about Kyrie from an actual, like, maybe not pay-per-view point of view, but a live gate in Japan point of view.
Live attendees.
I don't think Kyrie ever boosted live attendance though.
I think she could have drawn more people to the show because people knew who she was. from a pay-per-view point of view, that should have been Mercedes for Stardom, and then she ended up just signing with New Japan,
Not
not
Stardom.
in Stardom.
She's had one Stardom. Mercedes, I think, had one Stardom match.
And now they're both gonna go to WWE. Well, Kyrie's already there, but it looks like
would keep
Mercedes
going
is gonna go too. Which I tell you what, Tony Khan, congratulations once again,
You fumbled the
dropping
ball.
the ball on somebody who he was gonna sign.
You could have did some. Oh my. Well, I mean, in fairness,
Mercedes could have changed the whole perception of their women's division.
Mercedes was injured, so you can't really blame her that much.
Yes, but I can blame Tony Khan for not getting the deal done. It doesn't matter whether she's injured, you can still get the deal done and film vignettes.
I mean,
that's not hard.
In all fairness, too, New Japan could have dropped stuff too with Mercedes.
Yes, they could.
Because I knew Mercedes I think Mercedes had one more match in her contract with New Japan.
She did. Which probably would have been Wrestle Kingdom this year, probably. Next year, I mean.
They could have done Mercedes Julia. That was the match everybody wanted to see.
Yeah, that was the match to make.
That was the match. I don't know if they're gonna
I respect Mercedes because Mercedes. I mean, we may as well mention it now since we're talking about Mercedes. But when she wrestled Willow Nightingale in the finals of that women's strong championship tournament, people knew good and hell well that tournament was tailor-made
for Mercedes,
so that Mercedes could win the belt. Like there was no ifs, ands, buts, and maybes. She breaks her ankle part of the way through. She could have done what most other people do, like what most other wrestlers do, which was, well, I'm scheduled to win the belt. I'll just win the belt anyway, and then we'll figure it out later. No.
Didn't she?
She made the call on the fly. Yeah, she made the call on the fly and said, "I'm going to put Willow over."
Because she knew she couldn't.
So that there's no break.
Because she knew she couldn't work.
Well, yeah, she knew she broke her ankle. And when you break your ankle, you're out for what? At least 4 months.
At least.
Which in New Japan time, that is ages.
That's a long time.
4 months is at least 2 tours.
2 tours.
That Mercedes would have probably worked. Yeah, 2 tours, and depending on timing, probably a pay-per-view. Especially with the way New Japan do it now, where they're doing more than what.
That's at least a few pay-per-views, and all the Stardom shit too. Like she could have worked Stardom shows. She could have worked.
Yeah, she could have worked Stardom shows. But for New Japan pay-per-view wise, normally like they're big. Then it's normally just a big 4, and that's it. Like the others are just Road 2 shows and like tour shows and stuff like that. So it doesn't really mean too much. But they are starting to do, like this year they did Independence Day, the Independence Day pay-per-view in Japan. So they're trying to do more, especially with Strong.
Like, we could have had a bunch of Mercedes matches with like Stardom talent this year. They could have had, I mean, hypothetically, we could have had Mercedes and Mariah May. We could have had Mercedes and Utami. We could have had Mercedes Julia. We could have had Mercedes and Mayu again, for example. Or like
Mercedes Kyrie again, if they wanted to run that back as well.
Or like Mercedes Tom would have went kind of crazy though, not gonna lie.
And it's not to say that the match that Mercedes dropped the belt in the IWGP Women's Belt was bad. It wasn't bad.
It was a good match.
But New Japan shot themselves in the foot, and like I'm trying to say this with the utmost respect to Mayu because I've got a lot of respect for Iwatani and what Iwatani can do, but she made it very clear, like very, very clear. I don't want to go to America. And the whole point of the IWGP Women's title was so that it could be international.
Mayu worked one fucking match overseas.
And it wasn't. Who was that match again? It was
Stephanie Vacura from CMLL.
Yeah, which no offense, I guess no offense to any CMLL fans, I guess, but nobody cared about that match whatsoever.
And we could talk to Colton about that one because Colton was there live, and I know Colton is the biggest.
Yeah,
fan
I don't
Mayu.
know how the match was. 'Cause I don't know how the match was because I haven't seen it. But oh god,
It was
man.
a decent
come
match.
on.
It wasn't anything too crazy, but the match wasn't that bad. But like,
But it's just silly. Like a lot of silly booking. Trust me, we could talk about New Japan all day if we're gonna talk about the silly booking. Like Tag League, they just have finished Tag League not even 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe. That pissed me off with what they did.
Cedric McHero, Tessa Blanchard, that is crazy. But keep going.
But no, like I ain't. In all fairness, Kyrie going back to the Fed and Mercedes going back to the Fed will probably be better for the two of them.
That's how they work. I don't know if they came to an agreement with Mercedes and the Fed though, because apparently Mercedes has a higher negotiation deal, or at least like her value.
Okay.
She said her value was more than Charlotte's apparently.
Okay, and do you want me to be brutally honest?
Just fucking go for it. It's hot takes.
I think it's true. I think she is worth more, if I'm going to be honest. Because, yes, Charlotte does have very good matches, but if we're talking... WWE is all about the complete package, right? Promo, look, in-ring ability. And to me, Mercedes is better in all three regards than Charlotte.
Oh yeah, no, not only that, Charlotte's
So yeah,
injured.
I do think Mercedes is worth more.
Not only that, Charlotte is injured, fam. She's gonna be out for like a
Yeah, and
hot
Charlotte's gonna be out for a year, at least. Because Charlotte tore ACL, MCL, and meniscus. She tore everything.
Yeah, she's out for a year. That's at least
Like,
one
and
year.
An ACL was 6 months
I thought it was like
on
at least 8
average.
months.
And MCL is roughly about 4 months, I think.
Yeah, no, Charlotte's
Depending
out.
on
For,
how
Charlotte's
good
out until Charlotte's out until like not this year, but probably like next year.
Charlotte is probably out until January next year, at least.
That's what I'm saying.
Because she's got to have the surgery. The surgery they got to make sure goes right because
That and
God bless, sometimes they go wrong.
Physical therapy.
And you got to go through rehab as well. Which rehab takes longer depending on how many complications you have during.
Yeah, look at all the shit that she fucking tore.
Like, in all fairness, not everyone is John Cena.
Exactly. And like, God,
But then again, though, even John said the way he did it was that he just did rehab every day. Like, literally every single day he would do rehab, which not everybody's gonna do.
Nah, Cena is built different, that's why. But
Well,
then,
yeah,
like,
that too, but...
And then, again, if you also want to look back in regards to injuries, Stardom has been playing with injuries since like the middle of the year. Look at Saya.
Yeah, they have.
Saya dislocated her elbow. Night 1 of the Grand Prix. Utami
Yeah, that was...
injured. Poi injured. Tom injured. Mayu injured. Azumi injured for a little bit. Fuck, who else was injured that time? Or at that time? Stardom was like nothing but a fucking ghost town at that point. You have your mid-carders and maybe a couple upper mid-carders.
Like Mina was still there and Julia was still kind of there.
No, Julia was there. Didn't Julia get injured?
Oh, Julia was there? I don't remember. There was too many of them that got injured for me to go like, oh yeah, no, I remember how many like that. Nah.
Koguma injured currently. The Bear's injured. Koguma's injured. Poi's injured. Tom will make an appearance, but she's still not physically cleared. Mayu, I think she's cleared. She wants to oh no, I think Mayu is cleared, and I think she's gonna be working Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayu's
like
working
my
Wrestle
thing
Kingdom.
is gonna be okay. Like it's up to.
I don't even know who's booking Stardom at this time right now. I don't think it's.
I mean, Well, that's what it's gonna come down to. Who's booking, really. At the end of the day, that's what's gonna come down to.
Kidani and Rossi, but I'm not too sure. But then, like, if you look at the end of the year show, here, let me see if I can pull it up. I gotta do a predict these for that too. No, that's not it. Okay. Like,
By the way, I'm just saying this. Like, I know we're talking about Joshi stuff and whatever as well, but I'm gonna go on AEW's ass again. Mariah May needs to hurry up and debut and get in a ring.
Mariah May was so good in Stardom. People are arguing that she's one of the best foreigners to show up in recent times. Better than
I get it. Like, I get it.
Why?
I get it. Her character work.
Why don't they have Mariah May in the ring right now? That's where you can capitalize.
I think it's just the fact that Mariah May's the first foreigner in a long time to actually stick with Stardom for like an extended period.
Yeah, for the whole year.
Her character work's already there.
I don't know why they had her with having her obsession with Tony Storm. She could
because I kind of dig that.
Like, they can also showcase that she did her tour in Japan and she is one of the workhorse wrestlers. Or like,
yeah, no, I do get that, but I really dig that, like
why
she's practically into Tony Storm.
Why don't they have her book like in matches already? Like, you could do like
I don't know.
Like, they could do like one interview and vignette and then they could work with that.
Like, I guess they're trying to hype up her debut like it's a massive deal.
Half the fucking American audience
unfortunately,
don't know more than half of the American audience do not know who the fuck Mariah May is.
That's the problem. So you can't.
You have to establish
Mariah
May. You have to establish.
Yeah, you have to. Like, we know who she is.
Yeah, the people that watch Stardom or the people that watch British wrestling know who she is, but that's it.
Right.
American talent, they don't know who she is.
I don't need that.
That's AEW's biggest problem.
I don't need that.
But it just in general.
Wrestling know who she is.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah.
For those
she
that
only worked. Pretty sure she only worked like super small shows.
But I mean,
well, then I don't know how she got discovered to Japan.
From her to AEW, though, at least like some people, I mean, like people could possibly know who she is after seeing her work in Japan. But like, other than that, you're gonna like, for like a first time casual viewer or like a casual viewer, you're like, who the fuck is Mariah May?
Yeah, you're gonna question who she is. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, hang on, what's the point?
Like, if I want,
like, why should I care about this person if I don't know who they are?
Like, if you want to compare it, like, you could, like, hypothetically, if you brought Mayu, for example, to like AEW, people can be like, who the fuck is Mayu? But you have the background history of she was a former Ring of Honor Women's Champion, where, you guess it, Tony Khan owns Ring of Honor. And for some of the other like American, and for some of the other American, and like for some of the other American like fans, she used to work Lucha Underground. Like, some people might know what the fuck Lucha Underground is. That's like
I wish he didn't own Ring of Honor though.
But like, for some people, more people might know more about Mayu than knowing about Mariah May. Again, I'm just throwing out examples out there. That's like when Io went to go work at the Fed. Like, oh, she worked America a couple times, but she was her biggest name. Like, her biggest draw was in Japan. Same with Kairi. Kairi took a little bit of a break, went back to Japan for like a year or two, and then came back to the Fed. I'm still surprised they have her like being allies with Bayley, even though Bayley beat the shit out of her on her way out.
Yeah, well, I got a feeling it's gonna lead to something. So, and that's the thing. At least with Triple H, I have the ability to go, you know what? I'm pretty sure this will lead to something, and it'll probably be right.
But like,
I'll be back.
Getting back to it, for the Stardom show at the end of the year. it's an okay card. It's very it's very heavy towards like the upper mid to main events. Because you have Julia defending the New Japan belt, the IWGP or New Japan Strong. Then you have a just returning Utami and Saya against Owato Tai, and I know they're working an angle with that one. Then you have Mariah and Sariano. Again, a lot of people are injured. Then you have Suzu and Maika. Maika or Suzu. Maika's. I don't even think Maika's supposed to be in the picture for this because Tom is injured. Tom is injured, so they're throwing Suzu and Maika right now. It would have been Suzu and Tom at this point. Maybe at this point in time. Now you have Suzu Maika, where so many fans from Assumption is going to be siding with Maika to win the belt. Like, you have more possibilities with Maika going forward than Suzu. Like, I get it. Suzu is one of the biggest breakout stars that ever happened, at least in Japan, where at such a young age, she has accomplished so much. She left one of the promotions she started to go to Stardom. Suzu hasn't won. The only belt I think Suzu's won was the artist belt, which is a trio belt. But other than that, Suzu has done only okay booking wise. Her matches were good. Her 5-star performance this year was good. I mean, again, she's won the whole damn thing. Last year, she did good. And then it ended up just being a mathematical thing where it was her and Julia, and either one. If Julia won, Julia would have went to the finals. Then if Suzu won, it would have just went to a draw. But Suzu and Julia, again, also happened this year in January. The match was okay. I still think their match at the 5-star Grand Prix finals were better. At least in regards to storytelling and all that. And pretty much Suzu mopping Julia across the floor up until the last few minutes. And Julia retaining the World of Stardom belt. And after that, Suzu didn't do too much. Left prominence, came back to Stardom. Started a whole generational feud between the old heads and the new, I guess, the new breed. I don't know if they really capitalized on that. Like, they could have added so much more in that, at least in regards to that storyline. And then they threw Suzu in the 5-star, where she won it. Was supposed to compete against Tom, but Tom was injured, taking on Natsuko Tora. I don't remember who was at fault for that. Tom injured, drops the belt, or I should say, vacates the belt. Suzu's pissed because she wanted to take on Tom. She didn't want this opportunity at hand. And now she's going up against the person she faced in the finals, is Maika. Maika has a lot more weight on her shoulders going into this match. Maika, with Himika leaving, with the thoughts of Julia maybe leaving in regards to speculation, losing Natsupoi, pretty much being Donna Del Mondo for the majority of the bits because Julia was dealing with being World of Stardom champion or Artist of Stardom champion. It was just her, Tekla, and I think like somebody else. And Mai Sakurai? Maika wasn't a part of that. Maika has been so close, but she's just been robbed at every given point of the belt. Either it's like any singles belt. Wonder Stardom Championship, World of Stardom Championship, World of Stardom Championship. She could have had the chance to take on Tom, but didn't. Julia didn't. Siri lost. Wonder Belt against Saya lost. Mariah, I don't even think they had the chance to go up against each other. Like, this is one of the biggest years for Maika. And that's because she's lost damn near everything, and everybody is rooting for her to win. even just Tap Out is rooting for Micah to win the belt. They want her to win the belt. And if you look at it, Micah has more matches that could potentially be lined up versus Suzu. Like, what are they gonna bring for Suzu? Oh, take on Julia, which that's already happened. Julia won. They're gonna bring Prominence in. She gets ambushed by Prominence, Risa, Kurumi, Hiragi, and that's pretty much it. And what else are they gonna have? What else will they have in store for Suzu if Suzu wins the belt? Like, Micah could win, and it would be such a bigger payoff over Suzu. Like, I'm a big fan of Suzu, but I'm sorry, Micah is the better contender for this belt at this point. Yeah, that's my prediction for this, for the show, for this weekend's show. Mariah and Sari, no. Sari can win the belt, but do you really want a freelancer to win this belt? That's pretty much like working Stardom practically full-time, where she has the occasional appearances. But those occasional appearances are going to play a factor going up against Mariah.
Yeah. I still think there's more to Mariah's white belt reign than she's gotten so far, so I kind of want her to win just for that.
Yeah, I give Mariah so much shit. And you, Shotty, you know that.
Yeah.
You know how much shit I give Mariah.
Mainly Colton as well.
Me and Colton, like, we give so much shit to Mariah. But it's just the fact that Sorry No works indie dates in Japan that could play a factor in this match. Like, we could have Sorry No finally losing, and then Sorry No could go back to freelancing. Because I really don't know if Sorry No has signed a full-time contract with Stardom or not. I don't know if she did. If she didn't, then it's just whatever. Then we'll just have Mariah win the belt, and you could have, like, I don't know, Saya or Mina, like, win the belt from her. But again, injury has plagued Stardom for the second half of the year. So many people were injured, and they're barely coming back just now. Like, where are you gonna throw them?
Yeah.
Like, Utami Saya. Like Utami Saya got injured during the 5-star. Saya was out for the entirety of the 5-star, and I heard from rumors and speculations that she was supposed to win the whole thing and take on Tom, possibly,
Yeah.
for the belt. But then they had to throw that out when Saya got injured in that one. Utami could have won it, but she got thrown out within the last week of the Grand Prix because she got injured. So who was next in line? I guess Suzu. So now, with Utami Saya coming back in, they're like, oh, we'll just throw something on you because we know you're one of our biggest draws, local, like, domestically and nationally. So yeah, here are the tag belts. Or even like, Julia Megan Bain is like an okay. Again, with Julia, Mercedes could have retained, but we don't know what would have happened if Mercedes won the belt. Would she have dropped the belt to Julia? We don't know. Megan Bain, one of the more dominating foreigners that have come into Stardom this year. Again, there's Megan Bain and Mariah May that have been the top 2 foreigners. We haven't had foreigners in Stardom since Bea Priestley and Toni Storm. And even Session Moth Martina and Jamie Hayter. But what did they do? They didn't really do much. Jamie Hayter is more of a... Jamie Hayter and...
A window time.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter and Session Moth Martina were more the comedic factors of a...
Actually, it wasn't Jamie. It wasn't... No, Jamie Hayter wasn't really comedic. She was mostly doing the tag stuff with Bea Priestley.
Use a remote.
Yeah, because...
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Session Moth was mostly doing the stuff with Natsu.
Yeah, we're just ranting on... We're just giving hot takes. On
Like, I know this as a guy who actually watched early Bush Road until Hana passed.
Yeah, again, Session with Martina, Jamie Hayter didn't... I mean, they won the tag belts and the artist belts, but that was it. Jamie Hayter didn't shine until she went to AEW.
Then she got injured.
Yeah, now look at Jamie Hayter. She's out. Session with Martina is working the indies again. Bea Priestley is working the Fed as Later, Davenport. And then Toni Storm, one of the greatest foreigners to ever show up in Stardom, is in AEW. She had her stint in the Fed.
Currently women's champ, so nothing to really rant about.
How do I invite you, my
Unless you want to rant about booking, but still, she's women's champ, so it's fine.
So, like, your next two is Mariah May and Megan Bayne. Mariah May in AEW. Megan Bayne still in Japan for Stardom.
But she has the contract.
She has a contract. Does she?
Yeah, she's been in AEW for months. It's just
I don't know. Mariah May is probably never going to get the push she, in Stardom.
If I recall, Megan Bayne has been contracted for months. Thanks to Fightful.
In AEW, she's probably going to get a low bit,
they want. I think because they haven't found a way to
the way they cared about her,
they just had her go to Japan.
It's just a big blow. Just like you're building her up, you're building her with Mina, and then
no, Megan Bayne's not even in Cosmic Kidder. She's just like her own thing.
Yeah, she's mostly with like
freelance.
Weather.
Yeah, she's just with May Sarah, just throwing her around.
I'm watching the end of the Pistons Nets game.
The Pistons are the worst team ever.
Yeah, they got their sort of team chance going.
But they were still hyping themselves. Like the crowd is still trying to hype themselves up, even though they've clearly lost.
Like, what else is on this end of the year card? Stars against Owarotai. Mayu, Hanan, Hazuki, and Saya. They could have booked Hazuki too. She could have won the belt.
They've literally been.
They've dropped the ball on Hazuki so many times. That still upsets me. She could have won against Saya, but didn't.
Or even Tom, bro.
She didn't go up against Tom, as far as I remember.
Tom got injured.
Starlight Kid could have had her match against Mayu. That would have like elevated her so much more. She could have beat Mayu. And then maybe, just a glimmer of hope, she could have won. Or she could have challenged for the IWGP belt. But we would have never known because Starlight Kid was injured at the New Blood show. Fukigen, again, like, Rina, Fukigen, and Death and Baraka are just there. Hanan and Saya are there. And then, if you look at...
That's also a really hot take, is of course the state of Stardom's roster. Everyone that was recent over the past few months.
Yeah, everybody's fucking injured. And then on this card, because more people are injured, you have May, Sarah, Suri, and Mina. Like, if I'm being real, what kind of a fucking team is that? Against Azumi and the goddamn Neo Stardom army of Nanae Takahashi and you. Y'all want more passion? You're gonna get more passion in this match.
Bruh.
But in all fairness, though, Nanae Takahashi did talk Kairi out of retiring. So I gotta give her that. And the opener match is just the opener match. Saki Kashima was injured, and she just came back. So again, Stardom this year, the second half of the year, plagued with injuries.
It was suffering.
It was so bad. There were so many people injured at one point where it was just it was just a hollow shell of their roster that's been working. And it's primarily because Bushiroad did not know what the fuck to do with their roster because everybody was goddamn injured.
Also, like, they were on tour for like most of their time spent on the road.
Yeah, they were on tour when they should have toned down on it. And like, I get it. They had a lot of shows already lined up for all these venues. And I know they're going to have a lot more shows lined up in January. But once come maybe February, maybe they're going to tone down on it. The keyword is maybe. But if I were to pick out at least whatever matches that they've had this year in Stardom, like, it has to be before July. It has to be before the Grand Prix. Because you have Mina Saya. You have Mina Poi. I don't even know what else is on my match of the year contender list because I've been ranting for so goddamn long.
Oh shit, is this shirt?
And I know for goddamn well, Queen's Quest Awato Time, that damn cage match is one of my matches of the year.
My game's broken.
Like, there's so much shit
Pull
that
back my rope.
there's so much shit that fucking happened and shit, and it was ridiculous. Like, I don't
think
know
my game's
what
bugged
else
out.
they could have done.
A major problem with Stardom's schedule over these past few months was definitely like bloat. And I think it's mostly because like I feel like the schedule is bloated. Like it's normal for if with a full roster, but it's bloated when everyone's injured.
Yeah, it's too many people injured at one point in time.
Same time, it reminds me. Remember remember AEW 2022, like before All Out, where everyone was getting injured left, right, and center.
That's like right before Forbidden Door 2.
Yeah, fucking Forbidden Door was like the road to Forbidden Door was one of the most cursed pay-per-view builds ever, because everyone was getting fucking injured, including Danielson.
Yeah, one of their biggest talents.
I'm getting ahead of it now. I think
like at least we got fucking ZSJ, fucking Claudio, but still.
But then like, oh god, there's so much. I don't watch AEW or the Fed. I'm just gonna give it out there. I don't watch it.
Yeah, no.
I watch it at a very casual level. So for those that watch and they can rant on my hot takes, I just don't watch it.
But yeah, like the AEW injury book from 22 is very similar to the it's very similar to the Stardom injury
AEW
book
before the
recently.
current pass. You're not gonna get anything unless you're like a big Kenny Omega, unless you're a Riho, because the people just literally put on the same, as they usually do, and it's really not gonna benefit.
I think it's like
at all.
I think it's like with AEW, like you have to be very fucking hardcore to watch that shit now, especially like because I know a friend of mine who hates the Feds a fuck ton, and would just watch AEW because it's just the only wrestling he would watch aside from Japanese stuff.
Like, again, I've stopped watching American wrestling. I stopped watching AEW. I'll stop watching WWE. I haven't watched Ring of Honor in God knows how long, like 10 plus years. I haven't watched Impact since like 2013.
Oh god, fucking Aces
Like
and Eights.
Well, yeah, around that time. Like, I stopped watching TNA/Impact when, right as it hit Broken Matt Hardy. That was a time where I stopped watching.
Play right.
The Fed, I haven't watched since 2009. I tune in like on and off. New Japan, I tune in on and off. AEW, I haven't watched a full show since the first Dynamite episode. Like, I've seen pay-per-views, but I've only seen bits and pieces of it. Like, all I watch now is TGPW, Stardom, DDT. Those are like my only 3 promotions that I watch. Noah, I don't even keep up with. Noah, Big Japan, All Japan, I don't keep up with. Like right now, they're doing the DO Grand Prix over in DDT, which is a round robin tournament. I gotta remember who's winning because I haven't kept up with it in God knows how long because I've been so busy. Stardom, I haven't watched in a hot minute because I've been busy. TGPW, I've been kind of keeping up with. Like, there's just so much I need to catch up on. Like, January 2nd, January 3rd, January 4th is all the fucking shows that everybody's going to be watching. Because you have Noah's biggest show to kick off the new year. You have New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom. You have TJPW's January 4th show, which is like one of the first big shows of the year. Stardom is doing their end of the year show, like, what, 4 days from now?
Yeah.
And then I know TGPW is going to be doing their tag team tournament. Stardom's probably going to be doing their Triangle Derby tournament. Noah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing after January 2nd. New Japan, I don't know what the fuck they're doing after Wrestle Kingdom, but it's going to be a big refresher. What was that, like their, just like a normal pay-per-view?
Yeah, New Year Dash is like their, here's what we're planning for the entire year type card.
Yeah. And people are still speculating Okada is going to come out to the States and work the Fed. But remember this, folks. Well, not just that. His wife is a big idol star in Japan, and they just had a kid. Do you really think Okada's going to leave his kid for God knows how long just to work in the States?
And not get pushed as well as...
He's not going to bring in money to the house. They're robbing him. Are they gonna take food off of his table? Probably.
Take food on my family.
I
Yeah, you
mean,
take food from his
Okada the
family.
Fed is good, but I don't think he's gonna be working the Fed.
But like,
That's what I've been saying.
the closest you'll ever see him in the West is whenever New Japan
What's the
USA
Fed,
have him,
unless,
is whenever
like-
New Japan USA does shows
I
or
think
when
I see
or
maybe
TNA.
GCW or something.
Either
but-
that or like Forbidden Door.
Yeah, that's why.
If it's like
But
a
it's not-
one-off, then I get it. If they're gonna have him for like Mania for like an angle, then okay. Okada and the Fed might be all right. But if it's gonna be full time, is he really gonna leave his family for that? Probably not.
His wife is fucking Rin from.
probably just keep
His
it
wife
from-
is
I would just
Rin from.
bring it
Hey,
from
his
Mania,
wife
honestly.
is Rin from Senran Kagura.
That's
Like
one-
Well,
big
no-
VA and an idol.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Okada's wife is a big celebrity in Japan. Are they really gonna have him come out to the States for that? I don't know.
Unless they
Also-
give him like a fucking home in America, and even that's gonna fuck up that shit.
Yeah, look at Konosuke, for example. Or look at what's going to happen to Yuka. Because, again, Yuka's going to be coming out to the States full-time. Konosuke has been out here full-time. I don't know where Konosuke is based out of, but all I know is that he's pretty much with AEW like more than half the time. And also, match announcement for Prestige, February 25th at their Moment of Violence show. It's going to be Mascara Dorada versus Rey Horus, where we're also going to have Speedball and Mike Bailey going to be taking on their recently released and free Mustafa Ali, where it looks like he's been doing steroids.
Bruh.
Picture of him jacked as all
Bruh, him
hell.
and fucking.
AJ Styles! Both of them look like they've been
Oh.
juicing.
They're on the trampolinis. Same
That's-
with Orton.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the hell Endeavor's doing with the damn Fed, but keep doing what y'all doing, because they're looking real good.
In the like AJ's in this like AJ's about to hit 50 and he's
Right.
drugged the fuck out.
Remember when they brought back Braun Strowman, and that motherfucker
Oh,
never had another
if I
match
recall,
ever
he's
again?
injured. He's actually injured. If I recall, he has knee issues. That's been nagging him for like
All
years
about
now.
angles.
But yeah, my takes from this year are very volatile.
But I'm not joking you. The last time Braun actually appeared on Fed TV was the Bray Wyatt Tribute SmackDown, and he was only there just for the 10-bell salute.
Oh, for what's it called?
Like, if I recall, that was his last appearance because he's been having a massive nagging knee injury. I don't think it's just constant knee pain. It's like fucking the joint. If I recall, it's the nerves on it are getting numbed. From what I recall.
Oh yeah, also Mal's coming back out here this weekend.
Yeah.
He's gonna be working, I think, Circle 6, if I remember.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Damn, I have a lot of hot takes. Also, one potential match of the year is Keno and Katsuki Miya. Yeah, that happened January 1st. The same show was Shinsuke. Was it the same show as Shinsuke and the Great Muta?
Yes, it's the one where Shinsuke.
we call him
It's
a
the one
faggot.
where Muta called Shinsuke a queer,
And then some. Called him
and then
a pack of cigarettes.
it's
And a-
insane.
It's not on. It is not on Wrestle Universe. I've looked.
There is
It is not on
there is recorded footage, but it's
What
like
the fuck?
hard to find. But you can only find the part where he says queer, which is thanks to HD subs, but you can't hear the rest of that dialogue.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look through that. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a shirt too. Sukebon. Everyone was saying that was gonna flop, and now look what happened. It's been
It
doing
looked-
pretty alright.
Yeah,
I
one of
wish they did one West Coast show. Just all I'm asking for Sukebon is one West Coast show.
LA,
One.
San Fran show.
No, LA, please. I want to drive to the show.
Yeah.
You will get my money if you did an LA show or even like a San Diego show. You will get a ticket guaranteed. For the love of God, please do one LA show. I mean, Spark has done 2 shows this year. They did one in LA and then they did one in Carson where the New Japan Dojo is. Like,
They even called it like West and East, so like yeah.
yeah, they have 2. They have 2 bits of it. I just want to see Sarino and Risa Serra, goddammit. I've seen Risa before, but I want to see goddamn Sarino. Please, Sukeban, make it happen. I'm begging you. I will get on my knees, pause, and beg.
Hey, yo.
I will beg and plead for one Sukeban show in the West Coast. That is all
Yo,
I'm
what if
asking.
Sorry Now brings back the goated shirts? That'd be lit.
I have a Sorry No shirt. She's only sold it once in the shop. Only once. And after that, she hasn't sold it since. Because the store has been closed. Because she's been working Stardom. At least with me, I was able to meet Risa and see Risa live. My next one on the list is Sorry No. She's one of the last ones on my list besides Stardom Talent. Sorry No was one of the last ones. I want to complete the circle. Because, okay, if you want to think about it, now Kakuta, Natsupoi, Sorry No, and I forget the last one. I forget her name, I'm sorry. No, Sorry No, Natsupoi, now Kakuta, and Taihoma. They're the 4. I have met 2 out of the 4. I want to meet the rest of them. If Stardom does a show in LA, for the love of God, please, Bushi Road, Stardom. I know y'all be watching my shit because you taken my channel down not once but twice. You have given me multiple copyright strikes. I know you're probably watching this. But please, do a Stardom show in LA. Please. I will plead and grovel on my knees. Pause. But I will go to this damn Stardom show if you host one in LA. You haven't done one since 2019 at, what was it, Kara Expo in Anaheim. Yeah, I was there the year before for your New Japan Lions Break show when I went with goddamn Nohan. He bought me my ticket. He bought me my ticket for that show. Please, for the love of fuck, do a Stardom show in LA. You know how much money you'd be bringing out here for this? You'll be bringing out a lot of money. You do not realize how many Stardom fans are out here. I don't care who you book. I will go to this show. I will fucking drive out here for this. And me sitting in LA, traffic is like if I were to drive from like the goddamn south part of Japan all the way, like if I were to go from Kyushu all the way to Hokkaido. It is a goddamn 2 to 3 to 4 hour drive depending on the day of the week. It could be about 4 hours. I will make the drive to the show. I will sit in 2 hours worth of traffic. For the love of fuck. Please, Bushi Road. I know you're like vanity watching this. But please, I want to go. I want y'all to do shows out here. I know y'all do your shows out on the East Coast and like Central America. But for the love of fuck, please do one back in California. I mean, Noah would be cool too, but I mean, and New Japan too. New Japan's cool. I met some of the folk. I met Hiroki Goto. I ran into Kenny Omega at E3, and that was before he went to AEW. And I met a couple of the talent that you bring out to Stardom. I met Saki. I met Ram. I met Risa. I tried to meet Unagi, but her line was too fucking long. And my next chance at that is Kitsune in March. I'm going on a tangent at this point, but please, for the love of fuck, bring back the Stardom shows out here. Bring more prominence out here. Bring more of the Joshi shit, because y'all don't know how much Joshi shit gets over out here. Look at DPW.
Look at Teach. Teach in LA.
Look at Teach in LA. I was at that show. That shit sold the fuck out. And look at DPW. No, like, AEW should take notes. Look at the shit that they did with Emi Sakura over there versus what you do out here in AEW.
Emi Sakura, DPW Women's Champion. Fucking...
For at least a year.
If I recall, the current Women's Champion is also a Joshi. It was fucking...
Yeah, Miyuki Takase. Freelancer.
Yeah, Miyuki Takase. Freelancer.
I mean, you can bring her out if you want, DPW, but I doubt you'll be doing shows out here in the West Coast. I doubt it.
It's all about the East for them.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Circle 6, Mal versus Nate Webb for the Universal. What? Mal's defending the belt out here?
Yo.
What the fuck? Yeah, Mal's defending the DDT belt out here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I'm probably not gonna go to that show, sadly, because it is this weekend, and I don't want to drive up there. But that's sweet. Again, Stardom, bring your shows out to the States, not just the East Coast, but the West Coast. I could go to Raw. I could go to WWE Raw that's happening next Monday. I could go. But do I want to spend $700-800 on a ticket? Fuck no. Also, why is he turning it on my screen? I'm just ranting at this point, but God, so much shit happened this year. They could have done more. Some people fumbled the ball. Coda fumbled. Oh, Rossi fumbled. TK fumbled.
Triple H fumbled at points.
Triple H. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch a product, so I can't see.
The best way, Triple H's book is like it's good at points, but then fumbles at others.
Like Triple H, I don't really watch that often. So Triple H,
50-50.
TK fumbling. TK's been fumbled the fucking women's scene for God knows how long now, as from what I've seen. And then like Rossi fumbled during the year this is the year of the injuries. Could have did more. Or could have did more with whatever you worked with. Coda from Tej definitely fumbled.
The world title scene's fucking cursed.
The Tej title scene. Give it to someone that's not a pillar. Let them get a shot. I know
James,
you work.
build something because
I know Coda's worried about
I'm trying.
domestic, at least for like ticket
promising.
sales and viewers in Japan. But you also have to factor in your international fan base. Look at Miyu and Maki out here. Look at Yuka. Like, watch Yuka out here when she joins AEW full time. Like, I know they have a deal with Prestige. Like, look at the reception with Prestige.
And then we can move it later, right?
Like, look at Combat Princess. Look at the two show in LA.
At least it'll be protected
Take
from the.
notes. That's how you're playing League.
I'm playing Raft.
Raft.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I've played that game in so long. Did I have that game installed?
Yo, hop on, let's play.
Bro, I gotta reinstall it. God damn.
What about my water, bro?
But
Make yourself.
let me finish this
We need
off
a. We need a.
because I've been ranting for too long. Okay, those are my hot takes, and you saw how heated I was about to get. Like there's so much that could have been done this year, and some places fumbled at the wrong time. There's some places, I mean, in all fairness, they did some good, but from my point of view, there's been stuff where they fumbled. But again, there's just a lot. It's just a lot to pack in throughout the year. I went way off track because I was supposed to talk about like matches of the year, and I did for like the first like 15-20 minutes, but after that it just went on a tangent. Ugh. But I guess my rant is over. Just let me become cool, calm, and collected, as I normally am. I will be watching the Stardom show that's happening this weekend. I'm not gonna watch it the night of, primarily because I am working the following day. Because Stardom shows are about 10 o'clock my time, and they usually don't end until like 4. Actually, no, they don't start until I think like midnight, and they don't end until about 5 o'clock. It's usually around the time where I'm working, which is tragic. So I'm practically forced to watch it the next day. So in this case, I'll probably get the pay-per-view once it goes on sale. I'm just waiting for it, and I will be watching it. I'll do a little watch along for that. It will be Saturday, so I'll watch the Stardom show the 30th. It is happening, I think, the 20th or the 29th. It's one of the 2 days. But I know for sure I'll be watching on Saturday. I'll get more into my wrestling stuff as it goes. I know our next session is next month. We took December off. I know once my gear comes in, I'll do a little bit of a behind the scenes and a showcase on it. So I know for sure I need to get new kick pads. Elbow pads too, and knee pads. That's the only couple things I need to get left. Which I'll get the kick pads and knee pads soon. Hopefully. But yeah. Little mini stream. I didn't realize I went like 2 hours. But whoever's in here, thank y'all for watching. I'll make this public because I didn't really show too much stuff that's from other people because I'm using my footage. But yeah, catch y'all in the next video and or stream. Hopefully Saturday. So catch y'all then. Peace.